Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and if you can hear me over the carousel organ, I am back at Hersheypark for opening weekend 2026. As you can tell, it's a bit of a rainy start. That's why I'm filming under the cover near the carousel and not usually over there by the fountain. Today is not only opening weekend, but today is actually Easter Sunday. So I don't know what the crowd's gonna be like. I know the past 2 days here, the Friday and Saturday of opening weekend, have been pretty busy, but maybe today, because the holiday, everyone's gonna be at home with their family or at church. So curious to see what the crowds are like. Also with the rain, might be a little bit less. So hopefully this rain keeps people away, and the rain should be over in like an hour or so, according to weather. So yeah, looking forward to opening weekend here. Not many like major changes I've heard since last year, but still great to get back on all these great rides like Candymonium, SkyRush, Stormrunner, Wildcat's Revenge. So yeah, overall I'm gonna try to have a fun day here. Now, one thing that is different about this year is this is the first time I've gone into Hersheypark without a season pass since like 2020 is when I got my pass. I just kept on renewing it till this year just because now that I'm living out in Pittsburgh, I don't really have the same amount of time I can to come to Hersheypark. Plus, with Kennywood, I can get tickets into here. Although I do have to pay for parking still at Park with the normies.
Lois, I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to a, well, we call you normies. Okay, bye. But
that's just kind of whatever. I can pay $35 each time. That's no big deal. Better than, you know, paying like 200 something for a season pass and maybe only using it like 3 times. Anyway, yeah, not many people in the park yet. So I know Candymonium's open, but I don't think any of the other big coasters will be open yet just because of the weather. So we'll just kind of walk around, see what's open, and hop on. So I actually decided to quickly check out Candymonium, and it was basically a walk right on into the back row, and wow, it got some great airtime going over the back row and over the camelbacks. Yeah, the rain hurt a little bit though. I had to like put my hood down over my eyes just to make it a little bit less painful. But yeah, overall, great start to the day. Great start to the season. Probably the most notable change is new store here, Coaster Collectibles. That I'm pretty sure this kind of used to be the store across from Fahrenheit, but now it's right here at the front near Milton. And they got some cool merch in here. Also, they got vehicles from Skyview, which is pretty cool to see. You know, one of the benefits of having worked here and knowing a lot of people is a lot of times you just come to the park and see some friends. So got 2 back row rides on Wildcat's Revenge. There was like no line, so I left myself in the locker, just went right around, and yeah, it was running pretty crazy. The rain's starting to light up a little bit, but not enough for rides like Stormrunner and SkyRush to open. So I think I'm gonna grab some lunch and just kind of wait the rain out a little bit. Did a couple rides, did Trailblazer, which was running pretty slow. Twister Gravity was a ton of fun, and then I did Super Duper Looper. The rain has mostly stopped. I actually went out to my car just to drop my jacket off. And right now I'm just kind of stalling time in order to wait for SkyRush and Great Bear and Stormrunner to open. So yeah, hopefully they'll open up soon. In the meantime, I've been looking around, checking out the new shops, checking out some other merch they had. Yeah, just kind of stalling, waiting for these things to open. So I stopped over here by Frontier Flyers, and obviously it's closed because, well, the flyers aren't really on it. But actually, I'm over here because I just saw a post that says that they'll be renaming this year to Liberty Flyers, kind of as part of the whole America 250th anniversary kind of thing that a lot of parks are doing. Like, I'm pretty sure every park is doing something for America 250. So yeah, kind of cool, I guess. Well, I saw Stormrunner running, and so I head over here, and there's already a line for it. I think they just opened the gate, so finally getting on Stormrunner today. Dude, 2 rides on Stormrunner, 1 in the back, 1 towards the front. It was awesome as always. But I was heading over to SkyRush. Hadn't really seen much movement yet, but I just saw people heading up to the station, so we're about to try some SkyRush. Alright, did 2 rides on SkyRush in the back row. Oh, that was great. That was really great. Now, they were only running 1 train, and for the first ride, it was pretty much a station wait, but the line started to get a bit long for the second ride, and when I got off the second ride, the line was already down, like in the switchback, so probably that might be it for SkyRush, at least for now. But you know what? Let's try the other hypercoaster out again. Let's go on Candymonium. Did a ride on both Fahrenheit and Wildcat's Revenge. Fahrenheit was a ton of fun. I was able to get a back row ride. I only waited maybe like 5 minutes for it. And then Wildcat was amazing as always. But as I was going up Wildcat's lift hill, I noticed something odd about the Ferris wheel. I don't know, it just feels like something's missing on the side of here.
Good
He's naked!
I think I saw somewhere they're just doing some maintenance on the pinwheel, so hopefully those will be back soon. Got another back row ride in on Stormrunner over there. That was running crazy fast, especially like over the top hat. And the line wasn't too bad either. It was one train, so not super fast, but like it was still on the stairs, but maybe only took like 15 minutes. But we only got about a half hour left until the park closes, so I'm gonna see how many rides I can get on SkyRush. Hopefully 2. Alrighty, ended up getting 3 more rides on SkyRush, kind of all throughout the train, but I also got last ride of the night in the back row, which was a ton of fun. Yeah, there's not much else I can say about SkyRush. It's my most ridden coaster by a long mile, and yeah, it's probably gonna be that way for a while, unless like, I don't know, Phantom or Curtain overtakes it. But yeah, it's still a fantastic ride. I decided to do my outro while walking back to my car just because I gotta get going. Fuddruckers closes in 40 minutes.
This is Fuddruckers. What part of Fuddruckers don't you understand?
All of it.
All right, let's start this again. You're all gonna get up, go back up to that Toppins bar, and go nuts.
Anyway, this was a really good day. I mean, weather wasn't the best to start off, but I think that weather kept a lot of the people away. I know past 2 days have been very crowded and had its fair share of issues, but overall today went pretty smoothly. I mean, Great Bear and Lightning Racer didn't open it all, but I'm okay with that. As long as like Stormrunner, SkyRush, and Wildcat's Revenge are open, I'm happy. And hey, I got my kettle corn, so that'll keep my supply going for maybe a week. So anyway, just to wrap things up, make sure to do the usual. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, including more from Hersheypark, be sure to subscribe to Blue Diamond Coasters. Be sure to also follow at Blue Diamond Coasters on both Instagram and TikTok, if TikTok is still around. And until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. Later.